Mid-air collision. Contact to the head and neck. And Sophie Cunningham goes crashing to the hardwood. Welcome back to Basketball Daily Stories. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, smash it right now, because the WNBA just hit an absolute boiling point. What started as a routine fast break drive in Chicago quickly transformed into an all-out media war. Cunningham pops up bleeding and ready to throw hands, and before the refs even finish the official replay review, Carrington hits social media with a two-word post that sends shockwaves through the entire sports ecosystem. White privilege. We are no longer just talking about basketball, ladies and gentlemen. We are looking at the most explosive cultural battlefield in modern sport.
So Carrington is a dirty player, probably the dirtiest player in the league. And then she has the audacity to go online right after her ejection and claim that she got ejected because of racism. She definitely learned well from Angel Reese. Whenever something goes against you, just pull out that race card. I think she's jealous of my natural blonde hair. She'll never have this hair. I literally got clotheslined in the air, and this clown has to turn it into race.
From political commentators taking sides to state attorneys general threatening criminal charges on the court, this single play has officially pushed the league past the point of no return. Grab your popcorn, lock in, and let's break down every single angle of the controversy that is breaking the internet today. To fully understand how a single foul turned into a national headline, you have to look at the mounting pressure inside the WNBA over the last few seasons. Sophie Cunningham has quietly built a massive brand, not just as a relentless physical forward for the Fever, but as one of the most outspoken and unapologetic personalities in the entire league. Known to fans and critics alike as a fierce protector of her teammates, especially generational rookie Caitlin Clark, Cunningham has consistently embraced her role as the team's enforcer. She isn't someone who backs down from physical confrontations, and her fiery on-court demeanor has drawn a passionate fan base that rallies behind her every move.
DiJonai Carrington is such an unserious person, because what do you mean you commit a flagrant 2 and then you go to Threads and play the victim?
Now trying to prevent the layup, but that is just a hard hit. That's definitely going to be upgraded, I think, to a flagrant 2, Ryan.
I think that is going to be a flagrant 2. There is wind up, there is follow through, there's potential for injury.
Like, that was such a clear flagrant 2. Like, clearly she almost took Sophie's head off, and I don't even like Sophie, and she got me on this internet defending Sophie. Like, but that was a clear flagrant 2. Like, there is no question about it. So the fact that she went to Threads, and anybody called this, like, everybody knew she was about to go to Threads as soon as she got ejected from the game.
Instead of the story ending with the referee's whistle, the fallout immediately spilled over onto social media in unprecedented fashion. Just minutes after being sent to the locker room, Carrington took to her social media accounts and posted 2 words tagged directly to the Indiana Fever: white privilege. That post acted like gasoline thrown onto an already raging fire, sending shockwaves across sports talk shows, political commentary channels, and basketball fan bases.
Walk with me, take a walk with me, take a walk with me. There is craziness going on in the WNBA. DiJonai Carrington tweeted out white privilege from the locker room of a game that she was playing in. Get this, she fouled Sophie Cunningham hard. Sophie Cunningham, obviously a white person, fouled her hard. Flagrant 2, gets ejected, goes to the locker room and tweets out white privilege in the middle of the game. Now here's the kicker to me. A flagrant 2 has to be contact that can lead to an injury that looks excessive. DiJonai, it was about as excessive as possible.
Commentators quickly divided into fiercely opposing camps. Supporters of Carrington argued that hard fouls are a natural part of physical basketball, and that the public outrage surrounding her ejection was disproportionately harsh compared to similar fouls committed by white players in the past. On the flip side, critics argued that the foul was inherently dangerous, and that bringing race into an on-court officiating call crossed a line.
I am so fucking sick of the Indiana Fever and Sophie Cunningham. I really, really mean it. And I really have been trying to just keep my mouth shut, because the rabid-ass, racist-ass fan base makes it insufferable to actually talk about basketball with people, one, who know the game, who used to play the game, and understand sometimes things just happen in the game. DiJonai got ejected in the first quarter in the Chicago Sky versus Indiana Fever. Sophie Cunningham went up for a layup. DiJonai went to block it, right? Flying in the air. When she went to smack, she missed the ball, hit Sophie's head.
Then came the unexpected breakthrough that caught everyone off guard: the reaction from the actual coaches and players involved. Despite the wild media storm raging online, Indiana Fever head coach Stephanie White offered a surprisingly balanced perspective that shocked many casual observers. Coach White explicitly defended Carrington's effort on the play, stating that while the high contact warranted a flagrant 2 ejection under the rules, she did not believe Carrington intentionally set out to hurt Cunningham across the neck. White emphasized that Carrington is a competitor who simply refuses to let opponents walk in for easy layups.
I mean, look, it was a hard foul. I don't think that DiJonai intentionally came out to get her across the neck like she did, but it did happen, and I thought it was the right call. But, you know, one of the things about Nay is that she's going to play her butt off, man. She's going to compete. Nobody's going to go walking in for a layup. And so I don't oppose the hard foul, but I also don't think that she intentionally went for the neck.
Cunningham herself downplayed the drama in post-game remarks, keeping her response sharp and dismissive toward online critics, while maintaining that hard play is just part of the game. This stark contrast between the inflammatory commentary outside the arena and the pragmatic, basketball-first perspective inside the locker rooms exposed a fascinating reality. The media frenzy was fueled far more by external political commentary than by internal team hatred. The controversy took an even wilder turn when government officials stepped into the fray, escalating a basketball foul into a legal and political spectacle. Florida Attorney General James Uthmeier posted publicly on social media, warning that if plays of this extreme physical nature take place during games in Florida, his office would consider pursuing actual criminal assault charges against players. A state attorney general threatening criminal prosecution over a flagrant 2 foul in a basketball game marked a jaw-dropping escalation that left sports analysts stunned. It proved that the WNBA had officially crossed into uncharted territory, where standard sports discipline was being challenged by state-level political posturing. When you step back and look at the big picture, this entire situation reveals how dramatically the WNBA's cultural footprint has evolved over a short period of time. The league is no longer operating in a quiet corner of the sports ecosystem. It is now a massive cultural centerpiece, where every hard screen, foul, and tweet is magnified by millions. While intense physical play and rivalries have always existed in basketball, the intersection of rapid audience growth, political polarization, and social media commentary has turned every game into a high-stakes arena. Players like Sophie Cunningham, Caitlin Clark, and DiJonai Carrington are navigating an environment where their actions on the court are immediately co-opted by broader ideological movements. As the WNBA continues to grow at a historic pace, league executives and team leaders face a critical turning point in how they manage this unprecedented visibility. Balancing high-octane physical competition with player safety, while managing the intense political narratives surrounding their athletes, will define the league's future trajectory. Hard fouls and fiery personalities are the lifeblood of compelling sports rivalries. The clash between Sophie Cunningham and DiJonai Carrington highlights a transformative era for the WNBA, where on-court physical play instantly becomes a lightning rod for national cultural debates. As visibility reaches record highs, the league must balance intense athletic rivalries with the overwhelming noise of modern media. Thank you for tuning in to Basketball Daily Stories, and stay locked in for more deep dives into the biggest moments in sports.